See them now.
Oh, I've seen the video. Actually, what's this video?
See now.
I actually watched this. They were even calling him like a pastor.
Who?
Like people were thinking, like, the way he was dressed, the suit.
That is how you rebrand. Hello and welcome to The Wave, AFROPOP'S most essential. My name is Djaji Prime.
I'm Karris.
And I'm Moji.
And we are your terrific trio. And as you can see, we're in the library because we're about to serve you the ABCs of Afropop. A, of course, is for analysis. We're going to be bringing you the insight and cross-examining all the context, turning heads on the corner. That's the Afropop corner. This week, Crayon is not calming down. He's come online to share some scathing allegations against Mavin. We're going to be talking about that. Of course, I'm here with our lovely ladies of the Wave, and of course, it is still International Women's History Month.
Yay.
So B is for the very best. Every week we'll be putting you on the best Afrobeat songs. And we have people from Ayra Starr, from Mavo, and others. And of course, it's Women's History Month, so we'll be celebrating all the wonderful women in the African pop culture and remembering those who have helped the society.
Yeah. C is for conversation. Obviously, if you're watching us on YouTube, this is not a one man, one woman, or one non-binary person's diatribe. It's a conversation of friends, fans, and lovers of African popular culture.
Yes, one which we want you to be involved in. So wherever you're listening to us, either on Spotify, Audio Max, or YouTube, or our social channels, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, we want you to leave us a comment. We would like to hear from you. Follow us at TheWavNG.
Can I say Moji has a very lovely voice? I was like, I felt so calm. But yeah, how you guys doing today? How has Lagos been treating you?
We've been great. Lagos has been Lagos.
Yeah.
I've been good.
Are you sure? Hitting them, what is it called? I'm not like that big on gym, but I know you'll be hitting the gym.
I've been active, but I've not really been hitting the gym like that, but I've been active.
Okay. Need to remember the mic.
Yeah.
But yeah. Last week we discussed a couple things in passing. This week we're going to have some bass on this conversation because I know that Karris and Moji are going to say some things I probably won't agree with, and I definitely will say some things they're not going to agree with, but that's the spirit of the culture. But yeah, let's kick things off with new music. There's a lot of new music over the past couple of weeks.
There's one from Djembe.
Right.
There's one song called Djembe.
And I know why you like that song, because Mavo is on the song. Abby?
I mean, this one is very similar to the other songs, though. Like, he has that same, beat. So I wouldn't say I like it as much. I think it's just something, it feels like I've heard it before.
Okay.
Before it was released.
What do you think?
The song was just, I don't know, maybe because I don't really listen to most of his songs. So when I listened to it yesterday, I was just listening to it, honestly. I didn't pick anything.
That's Famous Puto and Mavo Djembe. Famous Puto has another song with Zlatan, 14D Road, which I don't mind. It was kind of cool. I think Zlatan has this hype man energy. He just can carry the song with ad-libs. Did you guys listen to that?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
The one that's
Think of it.
It was cool. Cool.
the one that's been on repeat for me since Friday, Joga Bonito.
Okay, the one that says play beautifully.
Yeah, as a football fan, Arsenal fan, Arsenal in the building, about to get one game at a time. Let me not get carried away. But yeah,
You like songs like that?
I was telling Tywa, I think that's Oluwamila. He really sounds like Mojo. Do you guys know Mojo?
No, I don't know
no
Mojo is. You know what?
Don't know who Mojo is.
No.
Karris, you're following my hand. But yeah, it sounds like Mojo on the song. But his song is really cool. Moving on, we have No Wham by Skibby and Bad Boy OML I think Karris liked this song.
Yes, I
Yeah,
do.
the song was amazing.
Moji, what do you think?
It was really amazing. I liked it. It was just like, no problem.
Exactly.
No problem.
Just chill. No drama.
Yeah, soft.
Relax.
OML, of course, from the Dapper music label. Dapper also released a couple of songs, Scenes and My Type. And Dapper have done their whole world record with their Trench Symphony, which I went to last year. So shout out to Dapper.
How was Trans Symphony for you?
It was a unique experience. I really enjoyed it. I don't want to oversell it because I'll just sound like a Dapper shill. But yeah, it was a unique experience. I really enjoyed the fact that it wasn't the regular DJ come, DJ artist singing, but it was like an orchestra, an experience, a musical. They really respected the whole essence of music.
Yeah.
They did too. And even though you might assume that the fan base of these street guys might be a bit rowdy, everybody was composed, started late, as Lagos events tend to, but good show. We had a couple big songs drop 2 weeks ago. One song that I hope has grown on a couple of you here.
Is it the one from Ayra?
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like every time you say Ayra now, you're like
being conscious.
You're being conscious.
I'm so conscious because I'm trying to say the wrong name. God.
I feel like Ayra Starr fans need to calm down. We're going to talk a lot about Ayra this episode, but y'all need to chill. But yeah, where do we go? Where do we go with Where Do We Go? What did you initially think, and how are you feeling right now about the song? Has it grown on you?
It has actually, because at first I was a bit disconnected, like I said in the previous video. But then coming to realize and going through all our interview, and most of our fans, just like, this is like a new era for her. More like, she's trying to like explore other Afrobeats and other music options, and actually we are open to grow. Like, we all can grow. So I feel, okay, it's cool. So from there I said like, okay, picking a likeness into the sound, like, okay, maybe it's not that bad. Yeah.
Okay, so initially I thought that it wasn't such a deep song. I don't really know why I thought that. I think I did not really listen to the song well, and then listening to it like some days ago, I was like, oh, this song is about, she's not happy, like she's actually like going through it. And I would say that like I'm not really much of a Ayra Starr, so I'm not really somebody that listens to all of her songs, but I could say that listening to that song, it's really emotional, and it really like she's trying to like tell the audience that she's not perfect. Basically, she's not perfect, and also like she's confused, like she doesn't know where to go. Basically, so yeah, I'm going to like take back what I said before and say that it's a deep song.
And she actually made mention in one of our interview that the song was like by a secret relationship that was ongoing. That she didn't want to let it go because she still loves him though. So
and there's so much controversy about who she's talking about.
Yeah, because rumors have been ongoing.
I guess when we have the wider discussion about Ayra, I'll find the clip where she talked about the inspiration. But basically, I don't really I feel like you guys have covered the basics about what you feel about the song. And we're going to talk a lot about Ayra. But me, I have one hot take. Are you guys ready for my hot take?
What's your hot take?
I think there's a remix to that song.
Oh, you told me.
And I think Rihanna is on the remix.
Yeah, you told me about that.
I'm just hearing this.
I'm probably 99.999% wrong, but that's 0.0001%. I feel like Rihanna is on the remix.
Why? Like why do you think?
It sounds like that song is a Rihanna song.
Yeah.
The second verse I thought it was Rihanna.
Before.
Yeah. And she signed to Rock Nation. She signed to Rock Nation. They've met before. She's even done the carnival thing. So it could happen. And if it happens, it's a big deal.
Or maybe they're trying to push her into like taking over.
They've definitely
that type of sound. That type of
They've definitely been trying to do that. But yeah, we have a lot to talk about Ayra. So London and Broom, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Many Girls, that song sounds fire to me. I don't know what you guys think.
Good song. How about the new Omale release? Like how he's get like
His rollouts.
his rollout. His stuff is for April.
Yeah,
Something
so
like April 3rd.
I think he was doing. There were some videos about what he was doing in his listening party. He was doing push-ups.
I remember he was like
Lifting weights, doing push-ups. He was signing
his autograph.
and then throwing it. So he looked crazy, and then people were yabbing him on
People
Twitter.
said the more crazy is, the more.
Yeah, like he's overdoing the whole misunderstood genius thing. And
What's an actual party?
It was a listening party for the album in London.
Okay.
So my thing is, PR has evolved, and I think negative PR is. I think a lot of people are trying to get negative PR because they understand
the impact.
Yeah, how much more it moves. Because when the actual trailer came out, it made sense why he was doing all what he was doing. But when they initially were leaking, I'm going to say leaking that, he did kind of look crazy. So I'm excited to hear the new album. I think Omale is very talented.
Yeah, he is.
And a little underrated.
I just hope that like when it comes out, it's not a flop. You know,
okay.
But I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's just see how it sounds. Let's just hear how it sounds. Basically.
Black Bones and Artago Hosupa. I like the song. Sounds cool.
I haven't listened to it.
Okay, fair enough. I think Tyla has a problem with, I think is it Black Bones or Artago saying that he's like they used to call him a nepo baby or something, and it's like he's hustled all his life. What do you guys think about that?
Has he really hustled all his life?
Who? Black Bones?
Black Bones.
Yes, now. Somebody that's been rapping with them Asake since
I heard that like he's even one of the
2008.
best rappers, but like he's very like people don't really like give him the accolades that they should give to him. Apparently, I don't really know. I don't listen to him like that, but I heard that as well. But like I heard that his lyrics are very tough.
Yeah, he's a rapper. He's a rapper, and I'm not going to. It's not in our list.
I like
for
his music.
This week.
I like all his music though.
Yeah,
but I don't know how far he's been hustling. Like I haven't like done like a back research on him, but I like his music.
How long have you known the name Black Bones?
Maybe 2021.
For real?
I think us Gen Z, like, I think you should give us a break. Because
I'm Gen Z. I'm Gen Z too, please, guys. I'm Gen Z too. I've known Black Bones for years.
Personally?
Not personally, but since he was signed to Chocolate City, and that was a long time ago. Like, signed to Chocolate City, had that first moment, dipped. Like, he's been able to have a resurgence and stay relevant for like over a decade. So
how relevant though? Like right now, I haven't heard anything about him.
Wow! Last year he had the whole thing with
It depends on your spaces. You know, like what space you are at. Like,
okay,
I don't hear anything of him. Maybe it's for like the older generation.
Stop calling me. Oh wow!
The rumor that I do hear.
To shame me. Yeah. Wait, but you heard last year when he did the whole thing with Odumodu.
No.
Can you like say more info about that?
We're just going to move on. We'll talk about hip hop.
Because I might know what it's about.
They were going. He dissed Odumodu now, and they had the whole thing about he smashed Odumodu's girl. Blah blah blah. You didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Karris is in a different tax bracket from everybody, guys. Last week she was like, she needs VVIP to attend any event. She goes to like, when she goes to the club, she has her own private room. So like, I want it to be very clear that Karris is in a very different tax bracket from everybody. But yeah, if you get me started on Nigerian hip hop, we'll be here for hours. We'll talk about that next week. Another unk, since like these guys are unks, I feel like that was a terrible way to introduce it, but we're here. Crayon, new song by me. What do you guys think?
I love it.
What do you think about the song?
I love the song. I like the song.
Apparently,
like it's like meet me at my level. More like let's go higher. You don't know where my shoe hurts. You're the one that know where your shoe hurts. Stuff like that. But I'll definitely help you. Like my hands are there to help. So the song is actually cool. I like the song.
Okay.
I mean, it's just so convenient. The timing is so convenient.
What makes you say that?
The timing is so convenient, but it's a good song. It's about hustle, you know.
Yeah.
So it's a good song. Okay. You know.
And you did more research, so
I did my research. But should we go deeper into
I mean,
So let me carry the conversation.
Okay.
So there has been a lot of controversy going around with Crayon. His Twitter page apparently got hacked, and basically says a lot of things.
It's what? He got hacked.
That's what he claimed.
That's what he's
By the way,
claiming.
this is also your camera.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. So yeah, it got hacked. So from what he says on his Instagram profile, but I don't think he did. I think he was crashing out.
Yeah.
And I think there was some, behind the scenes, and they probably even took his account. Now, allegedly. They allegedly maybe took his account, but that's just my own opinion.
Mm-hmm. Do we want to talk about what was said on said hacked account?
Yeah.
So, do you have any of the posts up?
I should. Let me check.
Wait. So basically, he had several allegations against Mavins, basically saying Djaji is his boy. They took 200 million and put it behind Rema, right?
Yeah.
And apparently he wrote the song.
He wrote "Calm Down."
Yeah.
That one I don't know about.
I don't know about that one as well.
Then apparently,
But somebody told me that what if it was paid off? Like, what if when that happened,
if you're paid off, you wouldn't come online.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think he
think-
knew how big the song would get. So I think right now is a thing. That is if they paid him. I think now is a thing of, like, we paid you off, but like he can see that the song is still getting revenue like year by year, and he's like, I want a cut of that
It's
because
too
maybe
late for that. I don't.
that's just what I think.
This is what I think, and based on what I've heard, and what he said in the tweets was basically, you stole my star, which, from what I'm guessing, the main guy at Maven was supposed to be Ricardo. Apparently, Djaji really liked Ricardo. Ricardo, super talented. He left the label. Next in line is Crayon. Apparently, Crayon was meant to be, at every label, there's like the big artists that the whole funds go towards. And at that time, Maven was having a bit of a struggle. They got like a $200 million thing, and perfect timing, divine timing for Rema.
That's funny.
That was just when Rema came in, and the Prince signed him. So Rema was originally jonesing and Maven. So Rema comes in. Obviously, nobody really knows what he's going to do. Do maybe drops. It catches fire, and then Maven just focus on Rema. And to the point that at that time, if I remember correctly, people were looking at Crayon as just like some guy. He had that Laba Laba song that blew up. But I think he feels like he should be the one.
It's difficult when like the entire label like they make you the star. Like they say that, okay, you are the star, and then you don't end up. It's like, let's just like go to the Western world, like Victorious. Did you ever watch Victorious?
I can't remember.
You don't know.
But I watched it, but I can't
Like
remember.
Victoria Justice was supposed to be the star, but who ended up being the star? Aragande.
yeah.
So I think it's something.
Oh, you meant in real life?
In real life, yeah.
Yeah.
It's similar.
You can't if back to the thing about being paid off, it's a wider conversation. It's like, that's why contracts are important. And that's also why some people believe the music industry is predatory, because like when they know that you're the kind of person that cares about certain due diligence, they won't work with you. They'll be like, oh, this one feels who do you think you are? Or like whatever. So they tend to not, and that's why they go for younger people. Some people feel that way. As for like, if you signed a deal, you signed a deal. You can't come back.
You can't come back, actually.
You can't come out and cry about it. But if it's like you got dropped off a label, at the end of the day, it's also what it is.
Yeah.
It's also what it is. It's not like Rema is not talented, but he was pushed. He was the one that they picked, and it's an investment too. Like Djaji has come out to say that, he hasn't recouped all the money that he spent pushing Rema. So it's a business at the end of the day.
But do you think he was crashing out? Like, what's your opinion?
I think everybody has a right to express themselves. I don't think that the problem is when you do it in that way, you just come off crazy or disgruntled.
Or entitled.
Yeah, because it was really wild.
I think like there would, for someone of his caliber and we'll talk about like how these people view media. Crayon can go to any platform and have an interview.
Yeah.
Maybe that would have been worse. Maybe it would have been better. But the fans don't really know what all those tweets mean.
Means yeah.
And it will just get brushed aside.
Everybody's saying their own opinion.
Yeah. Nobody knows because only insiders understand that, and insiders are not going to come out and say anything because like,
But that's their jobs.
Yeah.
it's their jobs and everybody wants to be on Don Jazzy's good side. So if you are a star, you have to carry yourself like a star always. So Crayon, I feel for you, but like there's a way to
go about it.
Yeah, there is. AFROPOP'S most essential podcast is proudly sponsored by Afolus Technology Solutions. Afolus Technology provides a wide variety of power and security solutions for commercial and residential purposes, including solar and inverter power, access control and fingerprint locks, CCTV installation, and a host of smart home solutions. Contact +234 812 546 5598 or email afolustech@gmail.com for your quotes today. Back to the show. So Asake is always in the news. Where do we even start? I was debating with the guys with you guys that Trent Symphony Guinness World Record largest Afrobeats orchestra, but I'm like, even though I haven't confirmed the number, Asake's Red Bull Symphony Orchestra had a lot of orchestral players. In the edits, I'll probably put the number so that we can. I'm just playing devil's advocate there, but like, and then obviously he's been in the news. He went to Hajj, he bought his mom a Mercedes. We can talk about that in a minute. But you wanted to say something about like he changed his look.
Yes, I was saying that normally when he even performs, it's mostly very, I wouldn't say casual, but it could be designer, but it's not this way.
It's not the usual.
So again, it could also just be because of the type of concert it was or the type of event it was, and it could also just be rebranding, like you said. Him, Ayra, are trying to rebrand.
Okay. No worry, we'll dig a little deeper into the rebrand. You guys saw his videos this week, him at Umrah.
Yeah. It was really crazy. It was really crazy. Like, Asake was trying to like just touch the cabal, and a lot of people were like just crowded and all of that. They even made a statement saying that celebrity life no easy because a lot of people were just trying to like, touch him and all of that. So it was really cool to see a star taking God so seriously and all of that.
He was trying to touch it, but like,
I don't think he did. He was trying to.
But okay, so I don't really know what it's about. But like, when you touch it, what does that mean?
It's more like a holy ground. It was like when you want to touch the hem of Jesus' garment. Like, it's just like a holy. So you can't touch it easily.
Touch it.
It's not like you can't touch it, but it's always crowded. So if you touch it, more like you're lucky.
Why were they lining up to touch it? Like, why was it in that manner?
I don't know.
Normally, so you're meant to go around it. Like, you're meant to go in do it 7 times. And then normally there are periods where they allow people to touch. This is not Hajj. So the Hajj is like a compulsory religious pilgrimage that Muslims are mandated to do within their lifetime. This is the lesser Hajj. This is Umrah. So like that Kaaba, according to religious rites, was built by Abraham. So it's like that is a central force across 3 religions, even though it does not seem like it's as important to Jewish and Christian people. But I guess it's like going to the wall in Jerusalem. A lot of people do pilgrimage. Like I know Christians do pilgrimage. So you're meant to do that pilgrimage. You're meant to go around the Kaaba 7 times. There are items inside of it that, according to the Quran, the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, brought from heaven. So there was another part where people are trying to touch things. I don't know why Karris is smiling. But yeah, like, it's very like, my P is like, to me, and I'm hating because I'm a hater. Why are we seeing that?
Because he's a celebrity.
Yeah.
But it's not right though, because it's also the religious place.
For me, I feel like this is my thing. It's like, that is so sacred that Even the whole I'm giving arms out. I know. I want to believe it's not his intention, but it's like
it wasn't
even in churches.
I don't think he was aware they were just taking his video.
Asake, the people filming him were with him, so he knows. He knew. He was looking. There were times where, not the times where he was praying, but even that is like.
I think he's just trying to portray himself as, religious.
Why?
But they all do it. So you cannot just say, oh, it's just him.
No, but this is the one we're talking.
Even normally,
we're
as an
talking
average
about.
person, I do take videos of myself if I'm in church or I'm doing something.
This is not you are in church. This one you're going for pilgrimage. You are fasting.
Okay.
Did you see the video of Rema when it was New Year's Day with Justin Sky when he went to church?
Or the one when he came back, he went to Edo State, did the
No,
church
that
thing.
one was with his mom.
Yeah.
This one was like a year before or 2 years before. He
I
went
didn't
there
see.
with Justin Sky. Like,
Okay.
do you know Justin Sky?
Yeah.
He went there with her. So I think many celebrities just come to say, oh, hey, like,
To show you all that they're religious.
Yeah.
I'm multi-talented.
outside
I do it all. Do you get what I'm saying?
I just feel it's kind of.
That's what I think.
I don't rate it, Sha. I'm sorry. I don't
I
rate
don't think
it.
he knows.
But I
I
love.
don't think he knew. So like, I
He
feel like it's
knew.
able of his stretch to say that he knew.
He knew. He
Everybody
looked
was
at the
there.
camera. He
Everybody-
knew.
He couldn't know. But
Those guys
it
were
doesn't
with
mean
him.
that,
They-
like, he like
They
Those,
could.
if
They
Asake
could just
tells
take
them
his-
don't post that video, they're not posting that video because he
Okay.
knows exactly who is filming it. He knows.
Okay.
The one with the celebrity, people wanted to take video for him. That one I can say, oh, that one's fans. But certain videos there, I'm not saying he prompted them to film him and put it out, but he knows. I'm hating. I know Djaji is a hater.
That's
but
not hating. You are just saying a claim.
Yeah.
You don't know.
No, what I'm hating on is why is it out there? It's a religious thing. It's a deeply spiritual thing. It's not of the world. We're not meant to have an opinion of it. You know, it's you and God. That's how I feel. But yeah, shout out to him. Shout out to what he's done for his parents. I mean, that's what we all strive to do as sons, as good sons.
There was somebody that Moliy. Didn't he post a snapshot of his conversation with his mom, and he was like, I think she was like, she wants a certain car, and he was like, oh, you already have 3 cars. Did you see it?
No, I didn't see that.
Did you see it?
No, I didn't.
You didn't see it?
I didn't.
What? What?
AFROPOP'S Most Essential Podcast is produced by Visionary Studios in association with Arrow House Studios. Arrow House Studios is a state-of-the-art multimedia studio in Lagos, offering a wide variety of services including video production and editing, audio dubbing and engineering, photography, and so much more. Visit www.arrowhousestudios.com for your quotes. It's International Women's History Month, and we just got off International Women's Day. So this podcast and probably next podcast will be, in fact, our entire platform is majorly dedicated to spotlighting women, but we're laying special emphasis this episode. So we're kicking things off with Star Girl herself, Ayra Starr. And it's safe to say that her international pop star campaign has begun. So she released a new single, Where Do We Go? I'm going to play a clip because she did an interview with Angela Yee and she explained what the song is about.
So Where Do We Go is inspired by a very secret relationship I had for a while, where it was very much like nobody knew what was going on, only us. And my friends are telling me to like wrap it up, but at the same time I was like, no, I love him though.
Why do they want you to wrap it up? Because sometimes their friends look at things differently than you do.
Definitely. Because it wasn't healthy. It was very much like sneaky link, situationship type of situation, but we were not like, there was no really, it wasn't going anywhere. That's what I was asking, like, where do we go from here? Like, what's the point of this? Do you like me? Because I like you. You know, where are we going? So, yeah. Everything in the song is very real. Like,
and it was a
it's
spin
very
the block
detailed
situation.
Yes.
Okay.
It was a very spin the block, and it was like somebody I always go back to, like, because we had a friendship. But, yeah.
Somebody famous?
I don't know about that. Stop like that.
Another artist?
No.
Help. What do we think? You know you dropped one theory yesterday when we did pre-production.
What did I say?
And I laughed you out the call, but the more I think about it,
I know what you're saying.
the more I think about it, and with what she just said,
I know what you're saying, but at the same time, I'm guessing that this happened in New York though.
And
was he in New York?
Didn't he just do a runway?
Really?
Yeah, he did a wrong way.
Is it hard? Is it hard for Rema to be in New York?
You just said it.
Wait, who did you? Wait a minute. Who are you talking about?
Was it not Rema? You said Rema.
I'm spinning the block.
They're on the same label.
I think it's.
They're on the same label.
Do you know what I'm thinking about?
Who?
It's not Rema.
Who?
Person that is.
Crayon.
Yeah.
Nah.
That's why I asked you, like, was he in New York?
Nah, I doubt it's Crayon.
Was he in New York? Do you even know? Was he in New York?
I don't know. I don't follow Crayon like that, but nah. I think it's Rema.
When I said yesterday, you were telling me that it's not true.
That's why I've just said nah, but the more I think about it, the more it makes sense. I think Rema doesn't think of her like that, and she does.
Yeah, because it's Sticky Like it's crazy.
Exactly. That's why. Because now that I watched it, she was like, "Is he a celebrity?" And she was like, "I don't know about that."
It's Sticky Like it's crazy because if he wasn't that famous, I feel as if even the person could even come out and say something. What's up with the person? Most people that are not famous come out and say, "Oh, it was actually me." Most of the time, but Rema has a reputation himself,
so he wouldn't say anything.
He wouldn't say anything.
Yeah.
But I just don't see it.
I see it somehow, but I thought it was Crayon. That's so loud.
I don't think Crayon. I'm sorry. I don't think Crayon has the taste for Ayra.
Why would you say that?
I don't think so. I think Ayra is like. I think Ayra is like on some intergalactic. She feels like she's on like.
That is so mean. This is what.
Not me. I feel like Ayra does not receive.
This is how he feels in his record label
because he said you stole my star.
He supposed to be the star,
Guys,
and then you are now like saying like
Karris thinks it's Crayon because he tweeted you stole my star.
Yes.
Okay, Rema stole his star.
Yes. No.
That's bars, That's bars. Rema stole his star. I think it might be Rema. I think Rema doesn't see her like that, but she sees she rates Rema. But enough gossip.
I'm thinking about it.
What do you think?
American guy.
What do you think? It might be some American guy because she did say it was new. Yeah. But she said spin the block. You know, she just moved to New York.
It's true.
Anyway, I guess we'll never know. But yeah, what do you guys think about Ayra's new rebrand? Her fans, we posted a clip that actually did well on TikTok because Karris was dragging her through the mud. Like, I hate that song.
She didn't say that
because I didn't say her name correctly.
Yeah. It was more like it's not.
You didn't like the song.
Ayra Starr. Ayra Starr.
I think her fans are like, oh, why is everybody so critical of
about
her?
Song?
Yeah. I feel no, not really the song, it's her rebrand, that's the issue.
Yeah, some Nigerians feel she has detached herself from the Nigerian market. Some people aren't even feeling the song.
Because everybody keeps comparing her to everybody that has gone abroad and is making and getting Grammys and
like
all.
Who?
So Tyla.
Why wouldn't they compare her to Tyla?
They are comparing her, that's what I'm saying. They're comparing her because...
They're contemporaries, that's what you're meant to do.
But I feel like the rebrand is necessary because the kind of songs she sings is mostly just resonates with Nigerians. So now she needs to try and make songs that everybody can relate to for her to actually be recognized more.
Rush was a big song internationally. I don't buy this.
But I don't one out of 1,000 is nothing still regardless. She needs to try and... It's the same way how we spoke about it earlier on that we didn't like her makeup. I'm telling you that
she did say something about like she did not like the song she was making because it felt like a costume. I'm sorry, you were saying something about the makeup while I find the clip.
I mean, didn't you say that?
Yeah, that's not the makeup she did for her press run was I don't know much about makeup. It wasn't giving. Look at Tyla. Tyla looks like an Egyptian god.
But maybe it was just style of makeup because that different ways Stop.
But she
It's all
did.
part of rebranding, I guess. it's all part of our
Silent shaking
rebranding.
his head. I mean,
And the makeup
but
was
I'm just saying,
too much.
There are different ways to
I admit,
express yourself with makeup.
part of
So
her
you
rollout.
don't really know because you're also a man.
I
as well.
don't know.
Exactly.
Part of her rollout, like you said, the one where they were taking the pictures, great. The other snippet video, beautiful. But her press run, she looked tired. She looked
I
like
guess that was why the makeup had to be heavy, just to cover up. I don't know.
the tiredness.
I guess because makeup was too much. It was really much.
I feel like she's just going for a new style.
Not like rebranding. Yeah.
She's going for a new style. Something new, something different, something not Ayra, you know?
She's still that girl now. She's still
Okay.
Ayra.
So do you think
Regardless.
that she didn't like the song she was making? Because she said it felt like she was wearing a costume. Like
There
she
are
was.
those songs written by her. That's the question.
She
to ask
said
yourself.
she's, for example, when she did her press run for Rush, she said that, was it Rush or what came after Rush? She said she wrote that song herself, and she has kind of been saying that she did not. This is the Afrobeats clip.
Before it was like people were asking, "What is your sound and what would you like?" And it kind of put me in a box, and it became more of like a uniform. Like I had to wear a costume to be this thing that I already said I am to people. But now, right now, it's about me just experiencing life and expressing myself to the max and being original and authentic with every experience and anything I put out there. I don't know if that answers your
No,
question.
that's good.
Okay.
Plug man of
She's
media
getting
training.
older. And she's
I
getting
think-
older.
Guys, she
You
said
realize
this.
she's getting older
she
as well.
said-
So her sound is changing.
She said this 3 years ago when she dropped Rush that she's experiencing herself. She's just being herself. It's a standard thing you say
At
on
the
your
time,
press
she
run.
was herself, but now she's getting older, and it's the same look she's had since when she was younger till now. Of course, she needs to change. It's called growth. It's called growth.
Yeah, niggas. I think we have some mobsters in the building. Anyway, I think Rock Nation needs to do a little more for her. I think the rollout, maybe because of what I'm seeing, the whole she's on a train, she did the whole train conductor thing, you know, the little trains. And then she did what's the other thing? The whole yam and eggs.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but
It was so
She's
very
just being
cliche.
herself. Yeah.
It was very cliche. I didn't really.
Rock
I
Nation,
tried to
step
watch
it up
it,
for our
but-
girl, I beg. Step it up.
But isn't
Yo,
Halle Bailey? Halle Bailey.
Halle Bailey.
Halle Bailey, Chloe's sister. Isn't
Yeah.
she in Rock Nation as well?
let me check.
I think that she's in Rock Nation as well.
I feel like, I'm sorry to compare, but Tyla would not be doing certain things like that.
Tyla is different though, because Tyla.
They're both young pop stars, female from Africa.
But Tyla's team.
She's not signed to. She's signed to Beyonce's Parkwood. Sorry, Beyonce's Parkwood Entertainment and Columbia Records. That's Halle Bailey.
Okay.
Halle Bailey.
Halle
Halle
Bailey.
Bailey. However you pronounce it. You were saying something.
I
Tyla.
was saying that Tyla just had a better team coming up, because mind you, wasn't Ayra Starr with Mavins the time she was trying.
So you're saying Mavins is not a good team
No, I'm saying
that did Rema?
no, but I'm saying no. It's not even the same thing. Rema blew from the song with Selena.
Yeah, but Mavins did
I'm
that.
not saying that. I'm saying that compared to Tyla blew up quick. Like, it's not even. You
'Cause
can't
Sony-
compare her production team or whoever like helped her get there.
I
with,
agree, 'cause
with
Sony-
with Mavin.
But Mavins is signed to. They've sold the company to undisclosed figures, but they've sold the company. It's an international record label now. You can see that they can do the international thing because they did it with Rema, and they've put this Our Star next to arguably the biggest pop star of the last 20 years. So she signed to Rock Nation. Rock Nation has access to almost everything. So they can do it. It seems like they don't really know what to do with her. I think it's more a thing of they're not clear in the path they want to take with her than, because with Tyla, it was very clear. When Water was very deliberate. Sony put Max Money, they put Travis on the remix. she did her thing, performed internationally. Even I'm sorry again, and maybe I won't clip this so that they don't kill me. Even the way Ayra is at award shows, it's different. Ayra is almost like, oh, just go so that you know how it feels.
It's more so that she doesn't really like, she's not comfortable in the space that she's in, but Tyla kind of owns up to it. Like, she's like, haven't you not seen like videos of like, there was a song playing and Tyla was just dancing, and she just really shows herself more and more and more.
I do agree that maybe there's an arrogance that comes off as arrogance, but there is an arrogance of Tyla that just screams, I'm a
She's
star.
that girl.
Yeah,
Like
I'm that. You know, it's not easy, and I don't see this just to go out of my way to bash Ayra.
Yes.
I believe that she's going to be the biggest Nigerian star we've seen.
Oh, Ayra.
Yes, I believe she will be, and that's why I'm like, so
That girl too.
I feel she is, but right now it just feels like,
She's just a bit slow.
yeah, they haven't found. There's
Yeah.
no it. You can always tell that, oh, that's it. And then she also said her big three is Tiwa, Rema, and Wizkid. And then Davido fans had a problem. Everybody's gonna have a problem with you.
Instead of a usual 3.
Yeah.
which were Burna Boy,
What do you think of
Wizkid.
that big three? Is there an Afrobeats female big 4?
With Tems, right?
With
Tiwa, Tems, Ayra, and Yemi
Yemi
Alade.
Alade.
Is that the big 4?
Yemi Alade. That's a bit tricky.
Why is it tricky?
Because what song? I mean, she
Yemi
did
Alade
lots
is
of
good,
songs
but yeah.
back in the day, but
not
recently,
recent. Yeah,
no.
I haven't heard any.
So
recently.
it's hard. It's a large stretch to say she's part of them. If you want to be respectful and say, yes, we want to respect people who came before us, sure, you can use her. And there's honestly nobody else that has. There's no other big artist that is on the same level as Ayra or Tems or Tiwa. So I'll
Tiwa.
say, okay, fair enough.
What recent song does Tiwa have?
She
has always been there.
So has Yemi Alade.
yes, but she has more recent songs than
yeah.
Yemi Alade, please.
What?
She has more recent songs than Yemi.
Just because Yemi Alade's international fan base is bigger than Tiwa's.
What?
Yes. It's just because, like she always says, it's because it's African and maybe a bit of France that people think that she's not big. Yemi Alade is big. She does stadiums across Africa. So she's big. She has songs that are well known. I'm asking you now, what's Tiwa's last hit?
It's the one with it's not the one with Wizkid. No?
No,
That's far back now. How about?
no.
That's
She has
far
a
back.
recent song, but
She has
I
it.
don't
She
know.
has a couple. I'm just
Yeah.
saying that if we're
But Yemi
saying
Alade, I don't know. I haven't heard any song.
Maybe okay. It's the same way how they say Diamond, Priscilla's husband, Juma Jukes.
Yeah.
They have a lot of fans
oh, don't get me
outside
started with your jokes.
outside of Nigeria, but in Africa.
Chicago.
So I
Yeah.
think that is the
In
audience.
Nigeria
that
too.
Yemi Alade.
Yeah, Yemi
falls
Alade was
under.
really like, I don't know, but
She
not
left
like
Nigeria.
like recently.
What she
as a
said-
recent.
Okay. What she said was gatekeepers tried to keep her down.
Of course, I was rejected a lot. For a long time, I was rejected a lot. I dealt with a lot of rejection. There were a lot of no's. I could feel a lot of people smiling in my face, but deep within, they couldn't stand my existence. Not because they felt that I was superior to them, but because they felt I was inferior to them in many ways, and I should not be in the same room with them. Like, it was just a thought. But God decided to do something. He lifted me from my small cubicle, took me over the heads of many people, many CEOs, many short callers in the industry, many naysayers, and he took me abroad, around the world, and I've been touring for many years.
Yeah.
He just did that for me, and I'm just a product of grace.
Sometimes gatekeepers will be like, oh, you think you're bigger, but we'll still make sure that we don't put you. We shall not acknowledge you. I think that's what's been the case, but she has been getting awards. She is still respected and she still has her fan base and her audience. Juma Jukes will talk about maybe next week or in a couple of weeks' time because I have a lot to say about.
You want to say Snippet?
He's an excellent performer and more people than I expected know his songs word for word in Nigeria.
What song do you know?
What song do I know? Ayomi Today. Thought you catch me. She thought she'd catch me.
Today.
Yeah, that song is cool. I think that's the song with Fino. Yeah, he's. Anyway, we'll talk. This is about.
When he was getting married.
Yeah, and his whole relationship is cute, but women this week. We'll talk about Jumajuks later. Speaking of Tiwa, Tiwa Savage, Afrobeats queen with the means. So Tiwa Savage has launched an initiative with the Berkeley School of College. I'm going to see if I can find a clip where she basically explains it.
It's not that I don't want to help, but I don't think everybody's cut out to sign artists, especially as an artist. Because you've seen some artists, I'm not going to mention the name, they've signed other artists and what's happened to them. Yeah, because there's still that competition. There's still, not to say that I'm going to be in competition, but I don't have that mindset. I don't have that heart where I could wake up and my artist could be trending about something and I would be heartbroken. I wouldn't be able to control it because I'm like, what? I feel like the way I can give back is by I'm opening a music school. So yeah, I'm partnering with Berkeley College of Music.
Wow.
I'm gonna also start with like awarding scholarships to African students to come all the way to Boston, learn music, because I think like everybody gets stuck on artists, but there's so many other parts of music. There's music therapy to help, you know, when you have cancer patients, and you know, there's film scoring, like creating music for movies. There's music education. So
Absolutely.
yeah, so there's other parts of it. So that's my way of helping people. I don't have the gift to sign other artists, but I can give back in that way.
That's a very self-aware thing to say.
Yeah, and I can't do it. Like, and not everybody can do that. And it'll be very selfish of me to sign somebody else that I feel like if I want to sign somebody else, I need to be out of the game.
Basically, Tiwa Savage is partnering with the Berkeley School of Music to train about 100 Nigerian musicians. And I think when is the date for it to start?
It's supposed to start in...
It's April 23rd to 26th, I believe. I think they've opened submissions for it as well, right? So what are you guys' thoughts about, you know, the initiative?
Well, it has sparked a lot of debate online, but I would say it's a good thing she's doing. She's trying to bring people on the map, trying to let new voices be heard. Like we said last week, that we're not so sure if it's going to be about.
Okay, what did we say last week?
So last week we had said that we're not really sure if she's going to favor some people that she already knows to take up like a good percentage of the talents that she wants to bring. So we're hoping that that's not the case, that maybe like a good 20 and then she just brings new faces, you know. But we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
You know? But I do have faith and I like the foundation. It's not really similar to the Tems foundation, but you know, she's just trying to help new talent. And I respect that, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like the whole thing is getting the recognition online to all actually supporting the upcoming artists. Kudos to her on that. I like that. Yeah. I mean, she did well on that.
We're noticing a trend with like pops or superstars trying to also give back. We have Tems's Leading Vibe initiative as well. I don't know if it's a bit too soon for us to kind of judge them. I think Tems's own is across Africa, right?
Yes, and it's mostly for women because she spoke about how when she was trying to start up, she had to wear baggy clothes because she did not want to be sexualized, I guess. So, you know, it's for women to just like feel safe.
I think Tiwa's is for everybody, right? But there was some news that came out about Tiwa's event.
Yeah, you want to talk about it? Okay. Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah.
Okay, so there are some reports that some journalists were not able to enter the event because they did not have branded t-shirts from the event, and it caused a lot of issues. And it's just so ironic that it's not really, people are not really hearing about it as much. It's just people who like were in-house that knew about it, and how the Toke Makinwa, right? We all know her. She was there, and she was on the same table with Tiwa's son, Tiwa, and another man. And that now actually caused ruckus on Twitter because people were like, oh, Toke is jealous of another woman, which I don't think is true, but it's also how ironic how Toke was the main center of attention, not necessarily the event.
Yeah.
I guess so. You said they were not allowing journalists in if they did not wear the branded T-shirts, and apparently some of them were manhandled by security.
Yes.
I think I feel like that Toke thing is just a PR cover.
Yeah.
I think there's a wider conversation about how Tiwa tends to own the narrative, like she has done that throughout her career. I think that it's a great initiative. I mean, if you, I guess at that level, everybody expects you to give back. And I think it was very self-aware of her to say that, oh, managing an artist is not easy, or, funding an artist is not easy, because it's really not.
And also, I feel like the reason why there might have been a cover-up was also just because she doesn't want people to, like, be swayed by that think that it's not about the talents. It's about the people.
I just think that they don't care about media. I think all these guys don't care about media, and they only care when media bashes them, and then they come out and say like, oh, the media is bashing me. But it's like, the media is a tool, and if you do not show respect for them when they come to cover your event, because I'm pretty sure you're not funding all of their transport, maybe you're feeding them, maybe you're not, and then they're going to go back and try and tell the story as positively as they can. Take for example the DAPA event I went to. I was invited by a PR company. Do you understand? And if I had even if I had a bad experience, I'll try my best to say the good parts of it. Nobody's going to give me
the bad parts.
Nobody's going to give me credit for nobody's going to give me credit for being objective.
Yeah.
But if I come out and bash them, they'll be like, oh, media is bashing me. Yeah. So like there's a general lack of respect for media in Nigeria by celebrities. And they need to do better. Like they need to respect media as well.
Yeah. Many people don't actually respect the media. It's like really crazy.
It's crazy. It's only when they're like, something isn't going.
Even just entertainers in general.
Entertainers do not. They don't respect the platforms.
It's just they just respect the people who are like seen. Like let's say like the artists and this and that, but people behind the scenes they really like, in my opinion.
That's why
backstage.
That's why if you notice that actors are a bit different, that's like something Ayra said, because she's in Children of Blood and Bone, and she's like, oh, when you're an actor, you understand, you look at the entertainment industry differently, because actors are not they're stars, yes, but they're not the main people on set. They are taking instructions.
Yeah.
And actors, if you notice, are a lot more disciplined and respectful, because they understand that it's an entire production. Whereas artists tend to be a little more arrogant. And yes, artists are brilliant, but there are a lot of things that go into making you a star. It's not just like you are dope.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to Tiwa. Speaking of Tems, I guess is Tems the biggest of the big four, or the second biggest? Right now, Tems feels like she's the biggest. I always want to deny it, but
because of her new song with
because of everything. She's everywhere.
I mean, she has to. Voice-wise, I think she's the best in terms of she has a lot of strong singer? Vocals. Yes.
Best singer.
Yes.
Okay.
I would say that. I believe she has training. Yeah. She has training. Some people could just like mash well with the beat, but without the beat, she could sing. She can sing. Like Tems can sing. I believe Tiwa too can sing. But I would not.
Tiwa said she's the best mic for mic, hands down.
I would say overall, maybe yes, Tiwa.
No, don't go.
Let's say
You
overall.
can say Tems, though.
Tems.
I know, but let's just. I would say Tiwa for now because she's been in the game longer.
Yeah.
So
okay.
I would say just to respect Tiwa for now. You know, I would say. I mean,
You say Tiwa, yeah, because she's been there.
She's really been thriving. I can't just like disrespect and be like, yes, Tems just because she's blowing up now. No, I'll say Tiwa.
But Tems' vocals are really good. Like she's the best.
I think it's Tiwa.
Tems.
Your melody, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your melody could come
As she
third.
said, like.
But if it's like who's been in the game for long, it would be Tiwa, Yemi
Tiwa come
Alade.
before Yemi Alade.
Of course.
Yeah.
Wow.
It would be Tiwa, Yemi
Like
Alade,
2010.
Tems.
When did Yemi Alade come out?
12, 13. 13 was the big with Johnny.
Yeah.
In fact, was it even 14? 13, 14, sir. But she's been around, like she's been grinding. But...
I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
That's such a good song.
Okay, I thought you was about to see such an
It
old
was
song.
No,
really
it's a good
catchy
song, very
back
catchy.
then.
I can't say Yemi Alade is first. Just
Yeah,
because I've not seen her in the lights, you know, like for a very long time. I'll just say Tiwa. I'll say Tiwa, Tems.
You were saying something like who's been in the game for long. So if you were to arrange it, it would be Tiwa, Yemi
Let's not do who
Alade.
who is the best.
Who is the
Yeah.
best? I'll
Don't
say
do-
Tiwa. Tiwa is my top. I'll say Tiwa then Tems.
Tems.
Okay.
I'll say Ayra then Yemi Alade.
I
It's
think
not
that's fair.
disrespectful, but
I think
that's just how I feel.
I think that's fair. But I want to put Ayra second, but right now Tems is
Tems,
just
yeah.
Tems is intergalactic. I mean, she has a football club.
Yeah.
The song with Dave is doing
Did you
crazy
see
numbers.
the concerts that people were like?
Yeah, they're
there
not
was
moving
so
closer. Like
There was so much controversy about how Tems and Dave might actually be together, and it's as if when that concert came, they debunked anything that made them look as if like
together.
they were
So
together.
Because we're far apart.
That tells me nothing. It tells me nothing. It just tells me you don't want the talk. It does not tell me that you're not dating. It's like how Ayra Starr and Rema don't look like they have relationship chemistry, but they could be something. They're performers.
But why was he running though?
Eh?
Why was he running?
Why are you running? Because like he doesn't want. Dave has
Maybe secret as well for you know.
Tiwa Tems has done very well to avoid controversy. Like since Wizkid tried to lift her and there were the rumors that she distanced herself from
if they
him.
break up, people are going to always associate her with him.
Exactly.
So it better just be private.
Yeah.
Same thing with Ayra as well. I feel as if it just like makes that become the headline instead of that artistry.
Yeah.
You know.
I feel that kind of sucks because it's like it's gossip,
Well,
but
not
it's like
personal.
it's like
They're not
part of it.
personal.
It's like part of like the allure of the pop star is the gist around
Transparency.
it. Yeah, but not too much, obviously. You then obviously Tems is also, I think, producing the soundtrack for Children of Blood and Bone. She has the Leading Vibe initiative. She did some stuff with Arsenal. With Saka, I think she asked Saka if he knows Celine Dion, and he's like, he's never heard of her.
Yeah, I saw that.
I'm sure he knows her songs.
different. Yes, but they're in two different. Like
Ask Tems who is Ray Parlour now. I don't know who Ray Parlour is. See, she doesn't know who Ray Parlour is. She didn't know what Joga Bonito was till she googled it before we came on air. So,
but you are an old man. This is why you know this.
don't do this, please. I am very young. I'm Gen Z. Don't do this old man thing, please. But yeah, then I also saw the narrative that people have been hating on Ayra because she, is vocal about gender-based violence, and maybe people might like Tems a bit more because she sits on the fence.
She's not controversial.
Does she need to be? But and also because like she doesn't speak out about social issues. Does she need to?
So yes, she does sometimes. Sometimes when it affects her hometown, she should. Because
If it
I'm sure
affects
she's
the
online.
business?
I would say that like for Tems, she does sometimes. It's like saying that you won't speak up for feminists.
Does she has she? I don't think she has. But does she? Does every superstar have to?
Because how did she get to where she was if not for feminists?
She didn't get to where she was because of feminists.
Yes, she did.
How?
Because as women were fighting for our rights. So if she wasn't, if the people before her had not fought for her, would she be where she is today? No, she would not.
Oh boy.
Let's talk about it.
Men listen to her.
I'm not talking about that. I'm speaking about where she is right now. It's because of feminists.
How?
I just said that. I just said why.
Who? Okay, name the. You say people before her fought for her. But she too has also experienced and has actually been vocal about her experience. You just said now.
Yes.
She said she had to wear baggy pants.
Yes, but you're saying
and she is doing an initiative for female artists.
You said right now that does she have to? And she has in the past. But I'm saying that she has to some extent be controversial because she needs to fight for herself and fight for women.
But
she does.
She does the leading vibe initiative.
She literally created a whole initiative for that.
So does she now still need to come out and say
once in
anything?
a while she should, if it's affecting people that she cares about, if it's affecting her hometown, if it's affecting Nigeria. Isn't she from Nigeria?
But she's not. You know, last week we didn't post it, but like she's in a different stratosphere.
Why? Because she's not in the country.
She's a very big brand.
It doesn't matter.
It matters to the brands. It matters to the brands.
How come Ayra is doing it?
Ayra does not have the brand partnership. I'm sorry, I love Ayra to death, but she does not have the brand partnerships that she owns a football club, San Diego FC. She does like is it Glenfiddich that she's always doing ads for? Or is it Jameson? She is a brand, and do you follow Drake?
I sometimes.
You remember 2 years ago when he had that whole beef thing that brands pulled out? Or you remember Kanye?
Kendrick?
Yeah, or Kanye, when Kanye goes on rants and brands pull, Adidas pull their deal. That's what happens if you speak up. So you're either...
Then that means you're trapped. You can never state you can never truly be. So how do you expect fans to relate and connect with you if you're always so... Like if you never want to say your mind, like we would like it's like Beyonce.
I was just about to say it's Beyonce, but she is moving maybe more in a Rihanna direction.
So the conversation is does she have to, and I believe she has to, in my opinion,
to speak. But
I
then
believe
she does
should
not.
at points
She
in
does
time.
not get. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
She does not get to the high business level that she's at.
By talking about women's rights.
It's controversial.
It's not so controversial if she's a woman. She's fighting for her rights. Like I don't understand.
It's controversial because having an opinion is controversial because it affects the brand. The whole reason why Tems gets this look is that she appeals to everybody. She appeals to the girls. Guys obviously love her. Kids love her. Your mother loves her. She's whole. The moment you start, you know that there are old women, young and old, that would proudly say, I'm not a feminist.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know that there are guys who will be like, even in football, people are fasting and they're like, oh, I don't want you to make a big deal out of you breaking your fast during a match. When you appeal to everybody, if you speak, it's just like with Ayra. She appeals to everybody. She's a pop star. She didn't put Davido in her list. Davido fans are upset. That is the problem with being big. If you are big, you can't talk.
Yeah.
So you either pick, I'm going to be like this.
So you believe that like Ayra as well should not be as controversial to help her brand?
Yes, unfortunately. Do you see Rema talking?
Let's not put men in women's business.
Okay, I'm sorry. You are very right. Do you see Rihanna talking?
Yes.
Rihanna can talk now because she doesn't need anything.
She did before when she was younger. She was so controversial. Have you seen that tweet? Have you seen her tweets?
About what?
Oh my god! Like I can't even like try and bring them up, but she has always been Rihanna has always been controversial.
Rihanna, but on what?
On different things, calling people out.
Oh, yeah, now Rihanna was sassy.
Let's look at
Where
it right
is
now.
Nicki today?
No, because she's supposed to be wrong. Yes. But that's
exactly.
not the same. That isn't the
and now
same.
the black community has cut her
Yes,
off.
but before she's always been controversial.
And people will respect you.
Exactly.
There is a fine line. I'll admit
You
there
should
are some
always be
people.
controversial to an extent.
There
You
are
don't have
people
to
who
go
can get.
extreme,
There are
though.
people who can get away with it. Rihanna is one of them. Rihanna can do whatever she wants, and Rihanna had to work her ass off to get to. Rihanna first gave us like 3 albums packed with hits.
How about Kanye? Isn't Kanye controversial?
And it went to a point, and they blocked him.
See, who else can I mention?
But Kanye is almost indispensable because as much as you block him, he's going to come back and give you. Kanye gave us 3 classic albums.
So you're saying that the point that Ayra is in right now should not she should not be controversial at this stage in her career. Is that what you're saying?
Tems, let's go back to Tems. Tems does this for another 3 to 5 years. When Tems is older, she can say whatever she wants. Everybody will be like, that is Tems. Think of it like this way. Erykah Badu and Sade. Sade does not even talk. Sade is like a mystic.
Yeah.
If Sade sends you a message, there was one radio DJ she gave a shout out to because he always supported her and her brand, and he was in tears because she does not talk. That is the power of her voice. Someone like Erykah Badu who says so many esoteric things, but even Erykah Badu was not as big as a Beyonce. She was not as big as Madonna because of the gravity of what she was saying. Tems needs to be indispensable to the culture where her fans are so big and so loud and so reckless that no matter what, she's going to be good. That's what Nicki has. That's what Beyonce has. That's what Rihanna has. When she has that, she can do whatever she wants and there will be consequences. Kanye can say whatever he wants, but there is still a limit.
Yeah.
So you think that for Ayra right now,
Ayra has not reached that threshold of, they call it fuck you money or fuck you presence. She hasn't yet.
she's just a bit too controversial for now.
I don't even think Ayra's problem is controversy. I just think that Ayra has...
She does not have media training.
No, she does. She's well trained. I just think the label... I don't think the label has really pressed the button on Ayra. They did with Rush, where they put her everywhere. But they've definitely not pushed her as much as they've pushed Rema, and certainly not as much as Tyla. They do that, you will see the difference. They haven't yet. They haven't put all their chips in on
you
Ayra.
keep saying that, but she is like having concerts in different festivals and stuff like that. I feel like what made Rema be who he is because of the collaboration he did with Selena.
That is part of putting your money up. Selena is royalty.
Yeah.
Disney royalty.
Yeah.
You don't get... That's why I say my hope is she gets the song with Rihanna.
Yeah.
That will tell me that
Yeah.
they've done it kind of where she did a remix. Who did she do the remix with? I can't even remember. You see where Yemi Alade did it with Angelique Kidjo to cross over in Africa, or Rema with Selena. Tiwa kind of did it with Brandy, but
Who did Burna Boy do it with?
Burna had Diddy.
Whoa.
Burna had Ye, and because Kanye was trending, then he had Diddy. Diddy was the reason part of the reason he got the Grammy. And once you get a Grammy, boom. Tems has 2.
Wait, let's talk about that. How did
Tems has 2 Grammys.
Wait, let's talk about that. How did
Tyla has 2 Grammys.
Wait. I know Ayra has none.
Ayra has none. Ayra looks like a passenger when
How about Rema? Does Rema have a Grammy?
I don't think he does.
I think he has one with Selena though.
For Calm Down.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Let me check.
Yeah, check the
I
record.
don't think Rema has a Grammy.
He
He
does?
doesn't.
He doesn't. Okay. But that means Rema and Ayra are sure on the same level
No,
if he
And
doesn't have a
Derek is
Grammy
going
as
to
well.
love that. Shout out to Derek OG. But the thing is, Ayra is a step below Rema
yes, for sure.
and Tyla. If
For sure.
they give her either a very big feature and massive marketing and a Grammy, then we can start to talk. Tems has 2 Grammys. That means something. The label pays for that.
Does Tiwa has Grammy?
No.
Also, okay.
He has a
there's
Grammy
also-
nod, but he doesn't have a
There's
Grammy.
also
That's
a
Rema.
conversation to have about that because look at Davido, look at Tiwa, look at
That's why Davido is doing what he's doing to
wait.
stay in that conversation.
wait. Look at Davido, look at Tiwa.
Mm.
And have you ever noticed that they're actually comfortable where they're at? Like they're not really trying. Okay, let's remove Davido because Davido on the Grammy Day looked, I don't know, it looked as if it was sad about the whole Tyla winning thing, which I found comical because I just felt like it was like everybody was just posting, keep your head up, keep your Disney. Like I found it ridiculous because it's not that deep. I feel as if no, it's not that deep. You agree? It's not that. No, it's not that deep because I feel as if he needs to move into the international space well. He hasn't. He's just around us. See, I feel like if he really wants that Grammy, he knows what to do.
He had If and Fall. Those were the biggest. Those songs opened the door. See, him and Wizkid opened the doors
for
that international move. Let's not get it twisted.
Do you remember he did a song with is it Lil Baby?
Wizkid is really good.
He did a song. It's Chris Brown, and they spoke about it recently. Is it Chris Brown or Lil Baby? Like they spoke about it recently about how they would never do a record with him again.
Who? Davido?
Yes.
I don't know. I'll find it. Let's find it.
I think it's Chris Brown.
No, Chris Brown is Davido's padio.
Is Lil Baby? Exactly. He said recently he was like I think Davido paid him $100K for a feature, and the song did not do well. But I think it was Chris Brown. It was Chris Brown.
It can't be Chris Brown. They're friends.
But the person said that like they'll never do a song with somebody that like doesn't necessarily let me quote word for word, but necessarily like he won't do a song with somebody that doesn't know. I don't know how he worded it. If you check, that doesn't know his songs well. I don't know how to explain it, but he did not. It wasn't a good look, basically.
I'm sorry, that is Davido slander. I cannot.
I'm not slandering him. I'm not slandering him. I'm just saying what Lil Baby said.
No, not
I
about
think it's
that.
Chris Brown, but you're saying it's Lil Baby.
I'm saying about the whole opening doors. It was Davido and Wizkid that did that.
Who did Davido? Who did he feature?
He didn't feature. The songs were big. They were his songs. If and Fall. Those songs were big, and that opened the floodgates for everybody else to be able to do what they're able to do. Davido was one of, if not the first, to get a Sony deal, a proper international record deal. Wizkid too. Wizkid had Essence. From there, Tems launched her P, Goes Crazy. That's why, regardless, they will still put Tyla and Wizkid on a song. Wizkid and Davido are them. Wizkid has opted to not chase that, and Davido has opted to chase it because that Grammy does matter. It might not matter to the fans, but it puts you in a certain echelon. Which is why Tems is where 2 Grammys for an African artist is not being so. Angelique Kidjo is one of the first to do that repeatedly. When Burna did it, we saw what Burna could do. We saw the stadiums. Like, Burna is probably the biggest out of all of them. So that Grammy means something. The international recognition means something. So you don't think that
like Davido was overreacting when he was like when people were posting keep your head up, brother?
Overreacting maybe. I think that Davido is definitely too big to let
people were dragging Tyla for that. Do you know that?
Because you're winning a category that I don't think, because they know that if they put her in the best pop song, she's not going to win that Grammy.
Yeah.
They know. They can't justify giving her over Billie Eilish or Cat's Eyes. Now, let me ask you a question. Does Ayra look like she's on Cat's Eyes level? You know who Cat's Eyes are? That K-pop band that's like a bunch of different ethnicities. Wow. Who's the old person now? But like, does she look like she's on their level? No.
Not yet.
Why are we saying not yet? She's been around. We've known her for what? 2021?
Not yet.
Nah, Ayra should be on that level. And they know that if they put Tyla in that best pop category, she's not going to win the Grammy. So they give her best Afro.
Yeah, that's also another conversation to also have. That like the way they categorize everybody, they don't actually space us out. They just put us all in one category, and then that's why Tyla keeps on winning.
That's you people's fault or our fault for not having our own award show. Because
we don't have our award show.
It's not a Nigerian award.
But people don't like it. People don't go for it. People don't show up for it.
It's also not good. Headies has fallen drastically off.
It's falling crazy, like, bro.
So if we don't get our own shit together and give ourselves the
You
recognition.
can even bribe people to win her this country. It's
You
not
bribe the
Nigeria.
Grammys too.
not
The
Nigeria.
label pays for the Grammy too.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's the same thing. It's all politics. It's all whatever.
It's all
So
games.
I feel like I just bashed a bunch of women, but we have to say the truth. Otherwise, there's no point. This might as well be a PR thing. Blue Mush. Is she of African descent or she's purely Swiss? That's the Swiss DJ that's going around Africa, right? Or is it just across Ghana? I think she's going around
She's
Africa.
Ethiopian, right?
Yeah, I think maybe she's of Ethiopian descent because she's black. That's why I care about it. If it was a white lady going around Africa DJ, I wouldn't talk about it. But it's a yes. Now this is Afropop.
What?
This is not Europop. Though I love Europop, but
She's traveling across Africa right now.
Yeah.
And I'm not really sure where she's from, but she's traveling across Africa
she's
right now.
from Switzerland. But I meant like, is she of African descent? Anyway,
I don't know.
I like what
I
she's
don't know.
doing.
I don't know.
But she's black now. Is she? Isn't she?
When I saw a video of her, she didn't look black. She looks like she don't look white though.
She might be mixed.
Yeah, like mixed with something, but like maybe 20%
Because if she's
black.
white, we're cutting this segment out.
Maybe 20% black type thing.
But yeah, I think it's really cool. I think like the African DJ scene right now is being run by women.
Like DJ Waffles, DJ
Uncle Waffles.
Uncle Waffles.
Yeah, but DJ Uncle Waffles.
DJ
Wani and Hanky. You like this
DJ
dimple nipple? Dimple nipple.
Uncle wait.
Don't
DJ
confuse. They're two different people.
DJ Nipple Dimple.
I think it's dimple nipple.
DJ Dimple Nipple.
Yeah.
DJ Dimple Nipple.
Yes.
Okay.
And
I like her.
Uncle
Like I like her
Waffles.
vibe. Like have you checked out her page before? She has like
I
these
think
like
I've seen
boxing
her.
videos,
Yeah,
bro. Like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
so fire. What?
Nah, that's not the reason why she's popular.
Okay, so don't do that now. Like she does good mix. Like, are you seeing this girl?
It's not because of the boxing now.
She knows what she's saying.
No,
It's not because of the boxing. She does dope
good
mixes.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, it's not boxing. She's
But
doing her
don't-
IG page.
Okay, even if, but like she's good. Like at least
Yeah,
we know
she's a good
about her,
DJ.
bro. Yeah.
Shout out
Don't.
to.
Same thing with Uncle Waffles. Doesn't
Did I say that about Uncle Waffles?
dance to like make herself have it like a brand?
Yes, and I
It's a
feel like Uncle
brand,
Waffles is
like-
the reason why all you are dancing. All you DJs are
Don't
dancing.
say that.
Yes, I can say
Don't
that
say
one. That one I will
like-
say it. It's because of
Bruh.
Uncle Waffles. All you DJs are dancing now.
That's
She
now
changed
very
the game.
sexist, you know, right?
I said all you DJs. I didn't say all you women DJs.
I meant. So wait. Are you saying that men too are dancing?
Yes, now everybody is dancing as a DJ.
If you're saying that
So,
everybody is
I said all you
is
DJs.
motivated by DJ Uncle Waffles.
That's even
no
even putting her on this
wahala.
thing.
Oh yeah, no Allah. I don't mind that one. Okay. Men and women are B.
Yes.
Alright, no Allah.
Whilst we are celebrating women, there is one person which, if we're saying there's a big four, actually it should be a big five, because this one person should also be there.
Yeah.
Based on all that she's done and even vocal talent. I think she's in that conversation. Karris is doing an old brother.
She is.
But I think she is.
What do you think so?
Yeah, because even with her husband, she's been the one writing most of his songs.
Writing and engineering.
Yeah.
What?
She's helped him.
Yeah.
She helps him write, but she engineers all his music. And that would be Simi Sola.
Simi, yeah.
But we're not here to talk about Simi's talent today.
Yeah.
Here to talk about... We're here to have a serious conversation, actually. I shouldn't even be joking. So...
She's been trending, but not for her music.
Yeah.
It's more like advocacy for...
It started with advocacy and then it spiraled into something else. So let's start with the advocacy. What were the comments about advocacy?
Okay, so she was basically saying that men should stop raping. So there was this discourse on Twitter about people coming out about men raping them. And so she said her input that, stop raping women, let's burn them. So she was like, let's burn them, let's castrate them. And, people are like, what? Hold up. Let's go back to your 2022 tweets.
Yeah.
And they brought out a lot of things that were said, which were, she made jokes about breast milk. She made tweets about young boys.
Said, I wonder if anyone's ever used breast milk to bake cake before.
She said tweets about young boys showing affection.
She worked at a daycare, correct?
Yes, she worked at a daycare. Her mother's daycare, apparently.
Okay.
And she said tweets about young boys showing affection towards her.
David has a crush. Sorry, let me just put this here. David has a crush on me. He keeps coming close, acting like he want to lock lips, and then he puts his head on my lap. Should I give him a chance? P.S. He's 4.
And also the way she treated it was crazy.
I guess she was just saying it. Like,
Yeah, like no, not even what she said. Like the the grammatical errors she said was crazy.
Love to kiss. This was a while ago, so we were all typing like this.
No, I was not.
You were.
What?
Love
actually.
to kiss the kids at my mom's daycare. They're super adorable, and I'm crazy about them.
I feel like it's innocent. Like,
Why this 4-year-old trying to put his hand inside my shirts? Ogbeni wash it too.
it's just it's normal.
You know, Djaji said something yesterday. He was like, if it was a man to have said these things to a little girl, it would have not
Let
been
me
the same.
re-say what she
It should
said.
have not been the same.
Let me say,
actually,
Daniela has a crush on me. She keeps coming close, acting like she wanna lock lips, and then she puts
that's
her
like,
head on my lap. Should I give her a chance? If a man tweeted, P.S. she's 4, we're locking that nigga up.
Yeah, actually,
Waka string that nigga.
So critics interpreted it as problematic and or suggestive.
And even when she came out with the apology, the issue was that
Did she apologize?
She did not apologize, exactly. And she was just like, oh, I was younger then, I was hustling with my music and so and so and so. And I get it. Like, she was hustling, but at the same time, that does not excuse bad behavior. That does not excuse you thinking of
or
or
tweeting
such.
something like that.
So this is her statement. I haven't been on Twitter today, but someone brought a few of my old tweets to my attention and I can't not address it. In 2012, I lived and helped out at my mom's daycare while I was hustling with my music. I tweeted everything that happened in my life. Kids are cute and lovable. I want to hug, kiss, and cuddle them. I tweet about it. Nothing I tweeted was from perversion. Tweets people are bringing up are literally tweets about things kids did around me at the daycare. What I can't let anyone do is twist my story to fit false narratives. I've never been depraved in my life. If you know me, you know the kind of person I am. I have always spoken against rape and sexual assault because it is something that deeply upsets me. It's not a costume I'm wearing. I said stop raping women. I stand by it. So there are some bigger topics surrounding cancel culture, the internet never forgetting, and if you are going to, you say don't throw stone in markets because you don't know who is going to hit. So
people who live in glass house don't trust.
I want to believe that she's not. I can't see that it might be. I don't think she's a pedophile, but those tweets are they're edgy tweets. Everybody was edgy, but like again,
How old was she there? I think she was like 21.
2012, maybe.
She was young.
2012, probably. So the thing is, though, are we going to rewrite the rules? Are we now saying that nuance exists? Because when these things happen, and I hate to be a man, because men do this a lot where, especially with rape, where, a woman does a false accusation and then men get up in arms like, oh, look at false accusation. Like, we should, because we're saying believe women, but then if false accusations, everybody's like, we should have some skepticism or scrutiny. But are we now saying that we should give people a chance when we see these things, or are we if we're burning everybody at the stake, let's burn everybody at the stake?
So basically, like, she should experience cancel culture even if it was 10 years ago, even if these tweets were more than 10 years ago.
I personally like Simi. I think she's very talented. I don't think anybody should experience that. But we have to agree as a culture what is the rule
and keep her accountable.
Yeah, we can say, are we saying there's context or there's no context? Because we have to know. We can't play both sides. We can't say, oh, for this person, we're burning them at the stake. And for this person, no, they didn't mean it. Because what is now the rule? And another thing is like, if we're judging people based on their tweets, we're judging people based on their tweets. So I don't know. I don't think she's a pedophile, but
I don't think she is.
What do you think?
I don't think she is. I mean, you could actually find that cute if you like to look at it in different aspect or context. Just like seeing a baby and like, is she so cute? He's so cute. You carry him, you peck him. It's just, I feel it's, I don't know. But for guys, it to be
I think for women it's a little different.
Yeah, it's a bit different. But for a guy doing that, it would be like another kind
And this does not take away from like what she was talking about prior to the tweets coming out. This does not take away from rape and everything.
Yeah.
But I think all of us, 2012 Twitter was a different place.
Yeah.
A lot of people have come out to say it, and a lot of people have been cancelled for that. But at the same time, we do have to.
And at the same time, it could be just for like cruise. I won't say that. Maybe like back then tweeting just for cruise, trying to catch fun or get engagement. So.
But yeah, she's a star now, so she has to face up to that. Karris what are you thinking?
There's obviously some intimacy there. I'm not saying she displayed it or like she. Like I'm not saying that she did not do it, but you cannot say it's all innocent. Saying a boy should remove the hand from her shirt, she knows that what the boy is trying to do is wrong, but she's making a joke out of it. So we cannot just say that is very innocent. I don't believe that. I believe she knew that maybe that kid or kids liked her, and she was just like joking about the feelings that was. Basically,
she should take a little accountability for what she said.
There should be some accountability because somebody did come out. A guy came out during that period and he was like, he was molested as a kid.
By her?
No.
Oh, okay. Then why are we talking about him?
Because he came out to talk about her. He was saying that she should come out and say that what she did was wrong.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that sometimes, like, what you might think is so innocent.
Yeah.
What's if that kid that she was doing that to is experiencing stuff at home and he's just portraying that she should have, if she saw signs, why not report them and be like, there's something wrong with this kid.
But that is part of, in our script, I think you wrote about evolution.
I guess so. She was younger then, right? And it was a whole different time.
She should own up to that.
She was in her 20s, I'm sure. So there should be a form of like, this is not normal.
This is unacceptable.
This is not okay. Let me exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, shout out to Simi. I think maybe next week we will talk about her music. But for this week, I was disappointed with what happened there. Moving on, a young lady that I have been rooting for, that I won't say like I always listened to her music, but I was rooting for her. And last year when she had her hit record, Shake It to the Max, I was super excited for several reasons. One of which is a lot of times, especially as casual fans, people underestimate what the music industry is and just how grimy it can be. And this is not an indictment on anybody. I don't know anybody personally. Frankly, I don't even really care about anybody personally. But what I do care about are the ethics and principles of the culture that we love. So the person I'm talking about is, I need to find a way to do this in a more graceful way. But the person I'm talking about is Moliy. So Moliy is a Ghanaian American artist.
Yeah.
And she grew up in Florida or somewhere. Last year she had Shake It to the Max. That song blew up, and part of why I appreciated it was for people that were paying attention, if they paid attention anyway, they would see that you're meant to work a record. What that means is you're meant to put a song out, test if it works or a part of it works. You're meant to repeat and keep pushing it. And that's what she did with Shake It to the Max, because there are like 2 or 3 versions of Shake It to the Max. When she realized that a section of the song was working, she kept doing challenges to it and probably paid influencers. That's how it went viral. reworked the song. So she re-recorded it, shortened certain parts, and then she did the remix with, I think, Skibeng and Shensia. So that was one part. As like a music industry nerd, I really appreciated that, because it's one advice sometimes I give to artists, that you're not meant to just post and say, it's not working. If you're meant to work the single, right? And then the other part was, a while ago, she was responsible for a collaborative record that was one of the biggest international songs out of Africa. But the game is the game. She didn't get her moment then, and I had been rooting for her to get her moment. So I was really glad when she had Shake It to the Max. I was like, finally, she has her moment. So I'm going to read a post. She did a post on IG. She's like, "Hi, I'm Moliy. You probably know me from my hit song Shake It to the Max. I know some of you call me a one-hit wonder, so I wanted to share some of my story with you so you can diss me accurately. In 2020, during lockdown, I released my debut EP called Wonder Girl with no budget and a whole lot of faith. It got a decent amount of support with DSP playlisting. I reached 100,000 streams organically and caught the attention of some other artists in Ghana. Then in 2021, I wrote this song called Sad Girls Love Money that changed everything. The engagement was going crazy. People loved it, but they also couldn't differentiate the voices between me and the other artist on it. Fast forward, Kali Uchis does a remix and it goes totally viral plus global and becomes the first female collab from Ghana on the Billboard Hot 100. I think it peaked at number 80 on Hot 100, if I'm not mistaken, or it was higher. But I kept feeling like no one was associating me with its success, being the only unknown artist on it. Like, who the fuck is Moliy? I wasn't sure how to leverage this moment. We shoot the music video for the remix in the heat of virality, and I spent 8 hours on set. It was an amazing shoot day, and I loved my outfit so much, was excited for people to see my new look. The official video drops, and come to find out I'm on screen for 7 seconds in a 3-minute plus video. The parts I perform on the song doesn't translate visually, meaning parts she actually sang, she's not seen. And with people already confused with who sings what, I'm not sure what to do. To put myself out there more, I recorded a performance video singing my part of Sad Girls Love Money, and it goes kind of viral. The response, people accusing me of performing a song that doesn't belong to me or saying how awful I sound, but at least they saw me sing it. Millions of views. It's astounding hearing my voice all over the world, yet I don't know how to comprehend having 70,000 monthly listeners. My expectation of what having a hit was like and my reality was so far apart. Creating more music, but mostly making music that's angry. My EP Honeydom drops and it fully encompasses the bitter sweetness of how I'm feeling. I keep writing and end up co-writing with Fushi on her record with Lil Uzi Vert called Spend the Money. In this session, she tells me about her success with Deep End and how social media helped her with leverage. I stopped releasing music for 2 years while developing a love for creating content, still growing my audience little by little, doing features. Started having sessions with new producers and linked up in Miami with Silent Addy and Disco Neil, and we made the song Shake It to the Max. The song goes gold in the UK, the US, France, Greece, and New Zealand too. I signed my first publishing deal. So many wins, but in the midst of it all, still creating. If you notice, she doesn't actually talk about who she's on the song with, and that's because she and that person fell out. Now, that person is Amari, who we know is a very big artist now. So I remember it was in 2022 or 2021, there was this big Twitter feud with her claiming that she didn't get royalties. She's this remix, they basically pushed her off the remix. And there's a nice piece on The Native where they also talk about the importance of publishing and royalty. But before we get to that, what do you guys think of that entire story?
I feel if she was like a Nigerian artist, she would have gone far.
She will kill you for that because there's literally a tweet. Someone tweeted that and she's like, no, she's a Ghanaian artist and she's proud of that. I think I'll try and find the tweet, but I'm listening to you though.
Because Nigerian, we love more like how would I say? Like the first music that I've heard of her was just that Shake It to the Max. That was what caught my attention to like knowing who she was. So if that song was like to be released here or she was a Nigerian artist, I mean, it should have gone like woof. Like I don't know how to like should have like skyrocket. That's just my own opinion.
Something similar has happened recently.
Okay.
Escalade Dizzy.
Oh yeah.
Mavo and Wavestar. Mavo has gone.
Yeah.
And Wavestar is big, but he's not on Mavo's level. So those are two Nigerian guys.
Guys, yeah.
And it's also not happened. So it happens in the industry where someone writes or co-writes a song. The other person who might be bigger or have leverage gets big bank and pushes the other guy off the song. The other guy now comes out disgruntled, and because the public does not know, they now look at you like you're bitter. But nobody really knows what it's like to have that kind of big moment, and you don't get to
experience it
for the hard work that you've put in. So that was why.
Glorilla and Gloss Up. Do you know them?
Yes, I know Glorilla.
Yeah, and do you know Gloss Up? Gloss Up sang a song with Glorilla, that one of her biggest hits.
Okay.
And Glorilla like skyrocketed, and and Gloss Up did not. Not in the same capacity, though.
Right. Obviously, not everybody can, not everybody will reach the same level of success. That's not what I'm saying. Why we're doing it here is because you both worked on this song. Apparently, one person actually wrote the song, and you actively try and steal somebody's star. Maybe we should call this.
Why did she get her lawyers involved?
Probably because she did not have the leverage.
Maybe she signed a contract.
Yeah, she probably signed a deal, and she knows she doesn't, because lawyers cost money.
But this is something that she could probably have afforded if she could probably have afforded it if she won it.
Lawyers are expensive when you go. Lawyers are expensive, and then lawyers are even more expensive when you go to court.
Because I like that song. Shake It to the Max. That was a song that actually like drew my attention to her. Like, what's this? Who sang this?
She has a song with Tyla, Body Go. Oh yeah, she said, "I need this theory to end. I'm Ghanaian and I'll make it happen." This was in March, so this is very recent.
I pray she does succeed, and I pray that she's able to make more and more hits.
Yeah,
that would let her be on billboards and all. I think it's just part of her story.
She is,
it's just part of what she has to go through.
Because her music are great.
Yeah, and if she did write the song, she could always write more.
Yeah,
she has the face, she has the look, she has everything to like make her skyrocket.
I agree
just
with
probably
that.
Get like better management and all to like get a better and just skyrocket you.
I definitely agree with if you did it before. Again, that was why I was so happy when she won, because a lot of people will give up.
Yeah.
And like in this game, I think in life generally, but in this game particularly, since it's like you believing in yourself or you putting yourself out there, you can't give up. It is going to be tough. People will laugh at you. People will like, that is noise. You're meant to block it out.
Exactly.
Because when you win, everybody will now so
celebrate.
And even if you don't win when you're alive, who says like Fela is probably bigger that he's dead. But Mali, like so many creatives and artists ended up being still bigger after they died. And the point of art is not even to make money through action.
I think we forgot a conversation.
Which one?
The one with Wizkid and Fela.
Oh no, that is next week. We're focusing on the women.
So for Women's Day, can you agree that you have castigated? Is it?
I don't know what you're trying to say.
Castigated?
What are you trying?
Castrated.
Okay.
Women.
No, castigated, I think is what you want to say.
Yes.
How did I castigate women?
By what you said about feminists.
How?
With the whole
Tems?
Tems.
No, I said Tems does things. Like, she's doing an initiative actively. So why does she need to speak out about feminism? As she said, she's not a feminist.
This is Women's Month, so we need to speak.
See, I love
Positively.
women. There's nobody that loves women more than me. We spoke so positively about so many people, including my favorite Ayra Starr.
But how ironic that we spoke negatively about Simi during this thing about Women's Month.
But it's a big topic. We can't ignore it. We can't ignore it. As much funny enough, little trivia, the first 5 interviews the Wave ever did was with Simi. Like, she was one of our first ever guests.
You should don't cut that out.
She doesn't know me now anymore. She probably doesn't remember that interview. So long ago.
That's how she was
It was so long. That was 2017.
I trusted you guys.
2016 or 17.
Really?
I doubt if she remembers it.
Why don't we get her here and have a conversation with her?
Yeah, that is if she'll come now.
No.
But she's not Nigerian. She's Nigerian.
I don't think she's in Nigeria.
At the moment. I mean, you know how happy I'll be. I'll remind her of that interview. I'll play it
let's
for
have
her.
a conversation.
Let's do it. So, Simi, Tiwa, Ayra,
Tems.
We do Tems interview. We can end the show.
Okay.
We don't need to record again. We're done. You see, like, Wizkid, Tems, Skepta.
Yeah.
Skepta
is one person I want to sit down and speak with. I feel like there's so many things that people don't
Let's start
really
with
know.
Mavo though.
Mavo will not do interview. He doesn't want to do interview. I've tried, but I'll try again.
Really?
And me too, I'm a hater. So it will even be sweet. But I know he's like a very charismatic person.
Jaleel.
Can try Jaleel. I've never thought about it.
Jaleel.
But what will we talk about? Okay, we'll figure it out.
Oh yeah, speaking of interviews and speaking of women, our artist of this month is Fimi with the Flow. We did speak to Fimi a while ago, and we'll play a little snippet. If you want to watch the whole thing, it's on our YouTube and it's also on Audio Mac. Fimi with the Flow, check it out.
A while ago, I had this performance somewhere as well. And then when I went to sit back down, there was this girl telling her friend that there's a way Fimi's music just makes her feel so confident and powerful. And honestly, I was moved to tears because that's like the goal for me. I want my music to make people really feel like confident and powerful and strong. Because coming from me, I used to be a very timid girl. And now I'm able to like channel confidence in my music. And I'm hoping that energy spreads to people. And yeah, I hope someday there will be some girls that would sit down and talk about me, how Fimi really helped them be more confident and more powerful. And they want to be like me.
Since we are celebrating women, I think Karris, we were all supposed to do our homework on like at least seven women, African women that have helped shape the identity of what it means to be African. So, Karris, did you want to go first?
We could start with Queen Amina of Zazu.
Okay.
She's from Nigeria and she was a warrior queen of Hausa city-states. And she expanded her territory through military conquests and strengthened trade routes. So, and then also there's Ya Asantewa. She's from Ghana and she led the Ya Asantewa War in 1900 against British colonial forces known as the Queen Mother of the Golden Stool. We could also go to Nziga Mabande. She's from Angola and she's a diplomat and a warrior queen. and she resisted the Portuguese colonization and fought to maintain independence for her people. And then
there is Funmilayo Ransome-Kuti, a fearless Nigerian activist and one of the first women to drive change in colonial Nigeria. She fought tirelessly for women's rights, challenged the unfair taxes, and paved the way for future generation of female leaders. And she happened to be the first lady to drive a car.
Yeah, I watched a movie of her by Kende. Yeah. Really, really good movie.
Okay, so Angelique Kidjo, legendary musical artist, musician. I'm sure we all know some of her classics like Wombo Lombo. She's won 5 Grammys, and she's arguably one of the biggest reasons why African music is where it is today. She is a pioneer, a trendsetter, and someone who we cannot acknowledge enough. She was at the Grammys red carpet. She went with Pharrell.
To wrap up, from Tiwa Savage empowering young creative to Ayra Starr dominating global charts, and Simi speaking out on social issues, Nigerian female artists continue to shape the culture, push Afrobeat to the world.
Yeah, and we at TheWavNG will continue to spotlight and showcase the very best that African pop culture has to offer every week, same time, same place. It's been really amazing, trying not to fight with Karris and her VVIP status in this Lagos. How are you doing that? Are you not VVIP? Are you not VVIP?
I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold it. Yeah, it's been really amazing chatting with you guys. Next week we have some heavy topics. Of course, like we said, is Wizkid greater than Fela? We'll find out. Is Rema a one-hit wonder? I don't know. And of course,
why is that even a topic?
What? Which one?
What? The Rema.
The Rema
which one? Oh, you think
it's even more ridiculous.
but people were talking about it. The Rema on is a topic because Billboard asked.
Billboard asked.
Yeah, don't talk about it. And then Speed's Africa tour
with Pella,
or separately.
No, separately.
Separate from.
Although I like the concept that the had that he did trying to get password from all the tribes. You didn't see that video?
Who?
Password.
The had before the tour. No. He did it. It was really cool.
Okay.
That he went to Igbo to get password, Yoruba to get password before he could actually start a tour, and it was actually amazing. I love the concept. It was sweet.
Let me say that
you didn't watch that. That was how we started.
His stuff.
That was how we started the whole thing, and the video was really nice. It was not looking for password. So he went round. So they gave him, but they were speaking he came to Yoruba. They said one in the language, Igbo guy, the language. So he didn't understand. Not he didn't understand. So he now met a lady that actually interpreted that Igbo man has given you. This is what he said. Yoruba man has given you. This Hausa man has given you. So he ran back to the gate, and that was how he opened and started the store.
Interesting. We'll think about that.
Yeah.
The good and the bad.
Yep. So yeah, thank you very much for joining us on The Wave, Afropop's most essential podcast. Reminder, if you're listening to us on AudioMac, we're available on Spotify, we're available on Apple Podcasts, we're available on Amazon Podcasts. You can watch the full video and see Karris and Moji's lovely faces and my whatever you want to call my face. What? Stop this narrative. But yeah, you can see my very cool Djaji face as well on YouTube. Check us out on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook. We're everywhere. TheWavNG. We are AfroPop's most essential. Shout out to Apollo's Technology Solutions. Shout out to Arrow House Studios. Shout out to Tyla. Shout out to Homie. Shout out to Karris. Shout out to Moji. And I'm Djaji. See you next week.
And I'm Moji Salah.
See you guys next week.
Okay.
AfroPop's Most Essential Podcast is produced by Visionary Studios in association with Arrow House Studios. Arrow House Studios is a state-of-the-art multimedia studio in Lagos, offering a wide variety of services including video production and editing, audio dubbing and engineering, photography, and so much more. Visit www.arrowhousestudios.com for your quotes.